Pink Poodle Crafts, join the Poodle Pack. It's time to get creative and make you laugh. Make your own art today. Pink Poodle Crafts is the way.
What a good boy.
Hey crafty family, it's me, and we're here for part 2 of our shaker dude that we're making one similar to this, a little shaker doohickey. And so everything is dry. So now we get to do the fun part, and we get to glue, well, first put our little doodads in here. And I'm actually going to take a little bit of this powder, and just so that nothing will stick to the screen, hopefully, I'm just giving it a little of my, it's my embossing buddy thing, my homemade one. And I'm just giving it a little checkaroonies with that, so that when I put stuff in, it won't stick to the acetate. So now we're going to take some things, like we've got some gold stars and some clear stars and some weird, those are weird, they're like stuck together. Okay, well anyway, some silver ones. Alright. And then I've got some little gold, like seed bead type things. Throw some of those suckers in there. Let's see, what else do I have? I've got some, that ain't staying closed. Why are you not working for me? Work for me, work for me. Do as I say, please. Tigger's being a pain in the ass right now, as usual. There's nothing new about that. Some white ones in. What the hell are you doing, Tigger? He does this thing where he like rubs along the couch or chair or whatever. He's so weird. Maybe for a pop of color we should put some red ones in. I don't know. Maybe not, because this is kind of gold and white, and I don't know, maybe we should just stick to gold and white. Whoa. I also have these little bells. I thought a few of those would be kind of cute. Just put a few of those in. Why not? And then we can look in here, and oh, you know what I wanted to do before I glued this on? I wanted to stick something to the back of it a little bit. I thought it would be cute to have something stuck to the back of it. I'm not sure what though. Like, do I want to stick a couple snowflakes to it? Maybe like a vintage. Do I have a oh, I know. I do have something over here. I just need to find it. There it is. I have these little, oh wait, these little star pictures. Do I want to do those? They're not very wintry though, I remember. Hold on a second. Let me see. This one looks more wintry than the others, so we can do this, or hold your horses, don't go anywhere, or I said, or I've got these little ornaments. I can put 2 of them on maybe. I think they might be better for this. I don't know. Let me see. Tigger, just get up in the chair, please. Come on, get up there. He's like, he does this thing where he pretends he's going to jump up in the chair and then he doesn't jump in the chair. I'm not sure why the heck he does it, but it's very annoying because you just hear him in the background trying to jump and trying to jump. I don't know, he's weird. He's just a weird little guy. Alright, and just so I can see it. I don't know, what do you think? That or that? Maybe we'll do the picture, because I know, maybe, it's just, I don't know, maybe. I'm going to use this kind of glue stick to put it on, because I don't really want to have to wait very long for it to dry, because I'm impatient. You know how that goes. And I need a rag. Tigger, please go lay down. Alright, I think that's good. Okay, and then let me put him up in his chair before I go insane. Come here. Dummy. Goodness gracious. Acted like he wasn't able to jump up in his chair. I think it's the pajamas he's got on, to be honest. Alright, stay open. Let's see. I may be able to put a couple of buttons in. Ones that would be okay backwards or forwards, because they might get flipped around a little bit, are probably best. So, like one of these maybe, because there's a star in there. Yeah, that's cute. Maybe a couple of snowflakes. Two snowflakes. A little red flower. Let me look. Oh, let's see. And obviously, you're going to fill yours with... Ooh, I forgot about these tiny little snowflakes that I had. Goodness gracious. Can't forget about those. Let's see. Oh. Oh, that's cute. That's getting cute. Oh, do I want this in there? What's nice is... No, not that. Because it's nice and thick, unlike a lot of shakers that aren't, you can fit thicker things in it. You know what I mean? So that's kind of cool. Like I could do this tree if I wanted to, but I'm not going to do something, I don't think I'm going to do anything like that necessarily. But, let me see. I keep losing my little stars. Get back in there. Oh, no, not the white one. I don't need it. I think that's it. I think that's good. I'm thinking maybe a little bit more of this stuff here. Maybe make sure I don't get clumpy ones. A few more of these, because some of them are still stuck together. I'm going to stick to my fingers. Fabulous. Sticking to my fingers. Literally. Literally stuck. Okay, so now the trick here, after we get everything that we want inside of it, the trick then becomes, because we have a little hanger do here at the bottom to hang little fibers and stuff from, And the picture has a certain way it has to be, and the background has music notes which have to be a certain way up. We have to attempt to glue this down perfectly. So what I'm going to do is find the exact middle of this, and then on the back right here, I'm going to mark it. It's actually over a little bit. Actually right here, this way. Yeah, that's the right way. So that when I turn it over, and when you put things in that are bigger, even though it's going to get sloshed around in this potentially, well, no, I don't think it could flip over because it's higher than the thing. Put it face down. So, anything. So this way, and if I held it up to the light, I can kind of see through it where the right way is. That's why I kind of did it the second time. So we have to line it up with the little hanger that's here so that it nicely sits on top and doesn't give us problems. You know what I'm saying? So here's where we take our Fabri-Tac and go around the edge very carefully. And you know what I wonder, actually, rather than Fabri-Tac, because this stuff, I kind of like that it's so sticky, I'm assuming this will probably work just fine. Even glossy accents might work just fine, but this gives out a nice fine line for me to go around the edge so that I could probably turn it over pretty quickly, and it'll probably dry quicker than the Fabri-Tac. Like within, 5 minutes, I could probably potentially turn this over. I might not, I might still wait, but I like the idea that this stuff is a bit more sticky and quicker to grab, and I won't have to wait very long. And plus Fabri-Tac's a little bit messier, even though I love Fabri-Tac for tiny jobs like this. Okay, now I gotta make sure it's facing me. That little thing is there. This has to go on right like that. And make sure there is a good seal. I have a rag next to me and a baby wipe and a hair, apparently. Glad that's not into my little shaker. So I'm imagining maybe potentially some of the glue might have squirted inside, like, seeped. Whoa, 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 get back there. That slid. Might have seeped inside on my paper, especially since it just did what it just did. So I'm not going to flip it over for a while. Why do I keep having hairs all over me? Am I just growing hair out of my hands now? Is that what I'm doing? Does that happen when you get old? So I'm just going around, taking off and making sure everything is pretty sealed down. And I'm going to hold it up and look underneath. And everything looks good without flipping it over. So now we're going to set that aside for a few minutes. I'm going to clean off my hands. And then we're going to make the little tassel that's going to hang off the bottom of it. That's the fun part. We're going to make the little tassel. We're going to take a large jump ring and a smaller jump ring to connect it, because that little loop on that thing is quite small. So it's not going to fit the thickness of these large jump rings. So we're going to use a connector. Trying to find one that I want to use. Okay, that's a good one. Because that'll fit inside of there, and then this will fit on it. Like so. Okay. And now I have to locate what I did with my little did I move them? Or I may have moved my fibers since we videoed last. I thought I kept them over here. Let's see. Is that them? Are you them? No, that's my sticks. All right, hold on 1 second because I did move them. Here they are, little sneaky little boogers. Okay, I had put all my like lace and such in this bag. And since most of it is white and gold, we're going to use white and potentially some gold as well. And we're going to start cutting kind of like we did for, remember we did the tassel. Okay, my phone shut off. I was rudely interrupted. Very rudely. As I was trying to cut my fibers. They're not fibers, they're fibers. Alright, so that's that many. Let's see what else we got. I have stuff here, but it's not really soft. That's the only problem with these. Is they're not soft. So I might just use 2 pieces of this because why the hell not? Because it's just the other gold fibers I have are like stiff and they wouldn't hang right. They're not going to be the same as like these. So let's see if this will be enough. Because I don't think I have any other white ones that would be sufficient for this job. I'm just kind of stacking them in a way. Not that it matters too much. Because they're kind of going to go however the heck they feel like it. And why do I do that? I do this every time. I got to put them in from the top. I'll bend them like this just so I can get them all through. But I'm going to straighten them back out. Like, there we go. There we go. Now I've got lots of little fibers, so I'm going to lay that aside and try to pick them up so that they don't attach themselves to me. And then I end up walking around depositing them everywhere I go. Like, kind of like cat hairs. I would shed them as if I was a cat. So I've already got some on me anyway. Stubborn little boogers. Alright. Sunite. Now, rather than fighting with a wire, I'm just going to tie them this time. I'm just going to use a piece of this to tie them, because why the hell not? You can use whatever you want. What am I doing? I'm pulling on the wrong one. Am I losing my mind here? There we go. I'm like yanking the wrong freaking one. Because I'm a dope. I'm a dopey dopehead. Trying to get this to cooperate. Might as well leave it hanging. Probably gonna cut some off the bottom. Just a little bit here and there. That's about it. Now I've got more shedded stuffs everywhere. Okay. Okay. Well, when the camera shut off, I had gone for a while. I'm not sure if everything's dry, but I'm going to turn it over anyway just because I can. And that's our little shaker. I think it's pretty dry. But it's so cute. Our Christmas shaker. And then we'll take this here and open it up, pop it on, and it'll be ready to shake, rattle, and roll as soon as I find my little tool. I may or may not put some sort of bow or something on it. I'm not sure yet. Put it true to hole. That fiber out of the way so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Oh yeah. That's cute. A nice long dangly. Obviously you can make it shorter. It might look better with it being a little shorter. I like it dangly. Why not? And then let's see. What kind of thing can I put on it for a bow or something? Do I want to put a bow? I don't know if I have anything that would match it too terribly well. Let's see. Move all the noise makers out of the way. Yeah, I don't really have a ribbon that might match that. But what I do have is I could try and affix, oh, that would be cute. Affix that to it. I can just hot glue it to the top of the little puff there. That should do it. A little bit of glue will fix everything, because I can just put the glue on here and then pop this in. And that'll hold it. That'll hold it where we want it. Oh yeah, and then we gotta make a little hanger. Yeah, see, that's perfect. Better than a bow in this situation, I think, is to have that. That's cute. And then we need a hanger that we can hang it from. Let's see, a white string would be nice, but actually that thin lace would probably work well that I used. This would probably do a good job to make a little hanger for it, you know, because it's a nice thin, nothing too heavy, and I can stick that down and then put a little paper or something over top of it. Or I'll just use a piece of green scrap. Anything will work. Just do it there. I'll just connect them together kind of right in the center here. Where's my spatula? Spatula. And then put this over top, like so. Honestly, it doesn't even need to be that big. About that big. Just as a little cover, just to really make sure it stays on nicely. Oh, how cute. Oh, how cute. Hey, don't get stuck up there. There we go. That's okay if it does. So cute. My jingle jangle little ornament. And this will be up in my Etsy as well, in case you're interested in this adorable ornament. I hope you enjoyed this video, part 1 and part 2. And if you are only first seeing this part, the link to part 1 will be below in the description. So, but yeah, that's our little shaker and our little tassel. So check out part 1 if you have not seen it. And I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you will stay tuned for more videos throughout December that are pretty awesome, that you're gonna like. Christmas themed, ornament themed, yada yada, and such and so forth. I will talk to you all later. Make sure you check out the links in the description to my Etsy shop, to my Patreon, to my Amazon links of all the different supplies I use, and also my favorite supplies that I like, that I use a lot. You can find them in those links, in the Amazon links, and that will bring you, you know, all kinds of things that are my favorites, like my glue gun and my glues that I use and such. All that kinds of stuff will be in those links. So just scroll down a little bit to where under the video where it says show more. It'll say show more. You click on it, that'll open up the description. There's all kinds of information in there. So definitely check that out. And I will talk to you later. Make sure you do what you love and love what you do and be nice to people. And my keyboard isn't working all of a sudden, or my mouse. I'm trying to get it so that I can turn the video off when I need to. I don't know why my mouse ain't working. But anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Have a great rest of your week. Bye!